What's up, gamers? My name is Demon Knight. I'm here with Mr. Altear today.
Yeah.
Yeah, and last time we actually did Pokemon tier list with Bread, but this time we're going to do a Sonic tier list. Now, do
Yeah.
note, we haven't done these games down here. We have not played. We talked about it. So any of these games are all fair games, if we played it or not. And we're going to judge hardcore. So you ready?
Yeah.
All right, we got to start with Sonic 1.
I mean, Sonic 1 was pretty good.
I mean, okay, hear me out. Sonic
Okay,
1,
okay, actually, depends. What version of Sonic 1 are we talking
we're
about?
starting with we're talking about Genesis.
Okay, I was about to say, we're talking about like OG Sonic 1, like Sonic Genesis for the Game Boy, like Sonic 1 on the
Genesis.
Generations version. Like, which one are we talking about
We're
here?
talking about yes, we're talking about that one, the Genesis.
Okay.
I
Okay,
mean,
the
Green Hill and
OG.
Starlight Zone was great, but hear me out. Marble Zone was kind of mid, and
Marvel, yeah,
and
Marvel Zone was
Labyrinth Zone.
like Labyrinth Zone was pretty bad.
All right, hear me out. I don't think it's an A tier, but I give it B tier if you're okay with it.
Yeah, it's a solid B. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
start of the series. Yeah, and plus like rough.
yeah. I mean, it's a great game. I go back to it once in a while, like when I feel like it.
I
But
wouldn't.
you're right because there's a better game than that. Sonic 2.
Yeah, Sonic 2. You can have your wait, I forget. Is Sonic 2 the one where the co-op the second player can be Tails, or is that
Yeah.
3?
No,
Oh
2.
my god.
You
Oh my
can
god.
race in 2. You can race each other in 2.
Yeah, you can do a time attack thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think Lyra is an S tier because there's really no bad zone in that one. Plus Supersonic.
Yeah.
Yeah, you okay with S tier?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. I guess this one is Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but let's
Yeah.
talk about each one. Sonic 3 was actually pretty good of a game. I admittedly never beat it 100%, but I did beat it like bad ending.
Isn't 100% in originals just the Chaos Emeralds? Because I think isn't and Knuckles where they added the hyper?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
In Knuckles, apparently people did not like it.
Really?
Yeah, no, a lot of people don't like Sonic and Knuckles.
Damn.
I'm not kidding you. I mean, I found it weird because I liked it. Personally, I
Yeah.
think the package itself and the games as well are both deserve at least S tier.
And also for the fact that I think you can put I think you can if you use the cartridge extender, I'm pretty sure you can put Knuckles in like Sonic 1, right?
Yeah, actually, you can.
Yes, that's pretty dope in in of itself.
So yeah, S tier for both of those. Now we get to the Pocket Adventures, or not the Pocket Adventures, the
The Game Gear
Game
games,
Gears. Yep,
they're
which is
pretty they're pretty bad.
yeah. I think this one should be like D tier. No,
Yeah, for being early handhelds, they're pretty okay for what they are, to be honest.
I mean the Bridge Zone music in one was actually decent, but other than that, it's not really memorable.
Yeah, no, not really. It's like
What do you think?
I like I said, just because it was like the first attempt at making portable Sonic, I'd say like C because they tried.
All right, fine. What about 2?
I never really played much of 2.
I mean, wasn't it the
Um,
same thing as 1, just no tails?
no. Well, I mean, yeah, because it was the same. I mean, Tails was in there, but like, I don't think he was a playable character. And I think they reused some of the zones, or at least name and semi design wise from the original 2.
All right, let's be honest. It's not.
It's
It's
it,
not a good sequel. I
it's a
think
D tier
D
game,
tier.
yeah.
Yeah. Next is Sonic Chaos. I mean,
I don't even really remember what Sonic Chaos is. I remember
near do I.
playing it, and I don't really remember what it is.
You know what? I say D tier just because.
Yeah, bro.
All
Where's
right.
Sonic? Where's Drift and Drift 2, bro? We need those.
Those are not main series games, apparently.
What do you mean? And Chaos is?
I don't know. I didn't make the tier list.
Right.
Anyways, Sonic Labyrinth. That one's an F tier.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
No questions. Along with this game, Sonic Blast.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this. Look at the between the two pictures right here. Okay,
Yeah.
3D Blast at least was somewhat decent because it tried to be like the first 3D game. So I'll
Wasn't
give it
it like?
credit.
Didn't it also have like 4 levels?
No, it had 6,
Ah.
but I'm gonna give it D tier just because
Yeah.
it's not like it was a good attempt, but it wasn't the greatest. However, we got this game now, Sonic R.
That is. I mean, gameplay wise, pretty bad.
You're not wrong, but music-wise,
Music wise, it's pretty good.
honestly, and plus some of the characters were actually decent if you know how to play it right. Metal
Yeah,
Sonic and what was it? I think Tails Doll were actually
yeah,
like the
yeah. Tails
god
doll.
tier, and everyone feared the tier, and then they created the creepypasta of Tails Doll.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna say C tier if you're okay with it,
yeah.
just because the gameplay alone destroys it.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah.
And then we get to this mid-ass game, Sonic CD.
Once again, I mean that one. I was gonna say once again, but like, the gameplay is pretty similar to Sonic 3, or I guess Sonic 2 because it came out the same time around too. But like the soundtrack, pretty banging.
Listen, this game is kind of mid. Like the zones were that memorable.
Well, I mean, yeah, because they had to make like 3 versions of each.
Yeah, and also the fact that the past and future thing wasn't that great because you had to actually go to the past to fix so much things in the future, or else you get the quote unquote bad ending. Even the good
Yeah.
ending's not that great, honestly.
I mean, get the cutscene of him. What is it? De-chaining the planet or whatever.
Yeah, and then throwing in Rocket Eggman.
Yeah,
So C tier at best.
I don't know. I never finished it, so
I say C tier if you're okay with it.
sure.
It's not that good of a game. I'd rather play Sonic, all these 3 games all together again, and not include Sonic CD. I would rather have R than Sonic CD. I'd rather have Blast than Sonic CD.
No, you would not. You would
You're-
very much.
you're
You would
right.
not.
You're right. I wouldn't. I'm just so biased. Let's start with. Okay, we gotta get to the 3D area. Speaking of which, Sonic
Yes,
Adventure.
I mean, I never finished it completely because I did not have the patience for big. But
Dog,
like,
it wasn't that hard. Are you joking?
it's just I know it's not that hard. It's just I didn't I I was impatient. Didn't feel like sitting there.
Okay. Okay. Besides
for-
Big,
For everybody else, yeah, it was pretty damn good.
you didn't do the final boss then, did you?
But no, I did not fight Final Chaos now.
Oh, that's so good. I'm gonna say S tier. It's an easy S tier. The easiest, the best 3D game that came in. Not 3D
Yeah.
Blast, but this one. Only because, listen, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles had great stories. I mean, Amy had her own story, which was
It was
decent.
kind of there, yeah.
Yeah, but you know, the Pico Pico Hammer with her doing like the fucking flip, that was kind of cool
Yeah.
because
And
it,
then
it was extra height too,
yeah.
for
And then it was
platforming.
Gamma, you were just shooting everything.
and it was actually kind of lit. And then there's Big.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And
I
then
think S tier.
Then
But
technically Metal Sonic if you played DX, but
yeah, but this is. I mean, you got everything, don't you?
yeah, I think so, yeah.
And then it's not even that. It's like 3 levels, isn't it?
No, I think it's just all of Sonic's levels.
Oh, okay,
It's not
Hold
even like
on.
a real character.
fair enough. All right. Well, let me see where the other one is. Sonic Adventure 2.
Goated game. The treasure hunting levels kind of kill it for me. Treasure hunting and those 2 kart racing levels were kind of bad.
All right, hear me out. Everything else was kind of cool.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think it's S tier or A tier at best?
I say A just because of like the treasure hunting levels were kind of ass.
Oh, come on. It wasn't that bad.
They were bro, have you played it recently? They're pretty bad.
I mean, I played a couple of years back. I did a stream of it.
They're pretty bad.
I mean, the meteor level, but I actually enjoyed
Yeah,
some of
final.
them.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I think it was like Final Gadget or something.
Yeah, it was a huge level. I don't know why they went that fucking all out on it.
That one.
But the Bio Lizard, dude, that
Bio
one.
Lizard was cool. Yeah. Yeah, Bio Lizard. Final Hazard when you were super was pretty cool. Just the whole arc part was actually pretty dope.
And
besides the treasure hunting,
then the greatest meme of all time,
which is
you know, the moon.
oh yeah,
Yes.
from the fan dub, yeah.
Yes. Oh man. All right. We're gonna step away from that. We're gonna start with Sonic Advance series. If I can find the first one, right here. Right here. So
I didn't really play those.
I played 2, and I was you know I don't know if you ever had that incident, but you know the time where you actually could like borrow a game for like one of those family video stores.
Yeah.
That's what I did. I got like 2, and I watched someone play a whole series of 3. But I never played 1. But everyone says 1's the worst, and then 2 and 3
Really?
are pretty good. Yeah, because one has way too many death pits.
Yeah, it sounds about right for a platformer on the GBA.
Yeah. Two though, two and three, I think. Two I liked, but three I think is amazing.
Yeah, I
So
have no idea about one. I've
all
never
right, I'm gonna
touched
put
one.
one under not played. We can't give it a fair judgment.
Yeah,
What about
we
two?
might we might have to play that at some point. I'd never played any of the advances, so
Oh,
I have no idea.
so I guess
Uh,
it's up to me then.
Yeah, it's
I
all
put
you. Yeah,
you know what, two and three go into A just because, or S, I
I
mean
heard I heard they have good music.
that too, and great boss fights in my opinion.
Do they?
Yeah, I think they did. I think it was creative as it was for a GBA game.
Hmm.
Right, back to back to the main series. We got Sonic Heroes.
That entirely depends on what console you were playing that on.
Okay, which console did you play it on?
I played on PS2 and it was terrible. It
Uh,
was so glitchy. So many times I fell through the map. It was awful.
all right, hear me out. It's not that bad.
Yeah, I know it's not that bad because I played it a little bit on a GameCube and it actually was really good. It's not the best, especially since like they
Oh,
want you to keep switching between every character and do all the different
it's the
paths with
same
some of
levels
the.
too. Why can't they just mix it up a bit?
I mean, they did for some of the characters,
No,
but
they
it's just
didn't.
like
No, they
yeah,
did not. No, it's all
they
the
did.
same levels. You just different characters in the same level. Yeah, they revamped it so it's like different design, but it's the same area. Like,
Well, yeah.
Why couldn't the first mission be like, oh, the characters are in the forest, and then they went to so someone where they meet. I don't know. It just something where they could have just interfered.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't see it as S tier, but I see it as like A tier.
I mean, Megapolis is pretty good.
That and also Metal Overlord
But yeah, that one. Yeah.
and the music. So I say A tier at best,
Yeah.
even
I
with
mean,
all the glitches.
just from Megapolis and like just how Metal Sonic was actually a threat for once.
Yeah. Oh yeah, literally. He had a really great plan. I actually liked it.
I still don't understand why the other robot just melted into goo. That was kind of stupid.
Yeah. I don't know.
It was a weird.
Next up is
Oh,
Shadow the
oh,
Hedgehog.
that one. That
All right.
that one.
All right, hear me out. I actually like this game.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's just way too long.
It really is, but I really like it. I mean, I don't know. I'm just a sucker for Shadow. He's like,
Story's pretty good. The music's pretty good.
now which story are we talking about?
Just like the whole thing in general. It's
Yeah.
just that like the level design is what kind of hurts it because like
I mean, the
the
Maria
arc,
level,
the arc,
the arc.
depending if you accidentally kill one of the flying enemies in Last Comet, you can just get stuck.
Oh yes. And let's not forget,
That one level where you have to chase the plane that has a shield.
yep. And let's not forget, you had to get 400 coins or rings without dying.
Yeah.
So
Or,
I say B tier, or
yeah,
maybe
just
C.
no B, just because some of the objectives are stupid.
I mean, I like this game still.
It's a good game.
I'm surprised the Writer series is not on here.
Yeah, because Riders happens like right after Heroes, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Oh well. I mean, the first Writers gets an S. The second one gets an A, but Free Riders gets an F.
Yeah, you're not a fan of Free Riders?
Nope. I don't need to talk about it right now. Anyways, Sonic Rivals.
Oh my god, Sonic Rivals. Yeah. That one was a doozy because I 100%ed it.
Yeah.
Don't know why I 100%ed it,
You're
but
bored?
I did get Metal Sonic. I had no idea who the hell Eggman Mega was because
Oh.
I didn't play Rush, and he shows
Oh.
up in there, and I'm like, who is this? I also did at the time no idea who Silver was.
Fair enough. Speaking of which, we'll talk
But
about that later, but we won't do it right now.
the story non-existent. I think the song that they had, which I think was Race to Win, pretty banging.
So what do you think? Because I think I played like a bit too, but not one.
It is a like it's like a D tier game. It's
Fair
not that
enough.
great.
All right, what about two?
I didn't. Rivals 2.
Wasn't it like the same
I
thing as 1? Just
Yeah, it was the same thing as 1. I think it had a little bit more stuff, and they refined it.
because the
Wasn't
cards in the
really
first
much
one was
better.
awful, I believe I heard.
Oh fuck! Oh my god! Yeah.
2, I don't think had cards, did they? I played
I
like 1 or
don't
2 levels,
remember.
so I don't know.
I also don't remember.
So let's just say D
I
tier as
just
well.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't really that much better.
All right. Now let's get to the final technically side game, but you know what? We'll just count it as mainline. Sonic Rush.
I didn't play that one.
Oh,
That one's you. I haven't touched. I haven't played Rush or Rush Adventure.
well, Rush gets an easy S because that's a great fucking game. No fuck, it was like flawless. Cream with Blaze actually fits perfectly. There was tactically Dark Amy, like a Yandere type of version, and
Yeah.
the Eggman fights were actually really good in that game.
Yeah.
I
What
mean,
was it in? What was it in that one? It was like Soul Gems or something.
yeah, Soul Gems and Chaos Emeralds, or
Oh,
Soul
it was
Emeralds.
both.
Yeah. So because you had to play like 2 different files, you had to play a Sonic in one file and then Blaze in
And
another, and you
Blaze.
get final.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't they fight?
Yes. But canonically, Sonic wins.
Well, of course. He's the main guy.
Yeah. But yeah, so not only that, but Blaze underestimates Sonic. So, anyways,
Right, because she doesn't know him. Yeah, she's like,
now Rush Adventure, I want to say it's a good game. Hear me out. Some of the islands were horrible, like traveling to them, and then Marine the Raccoon was just a little annoying.
this is where Marine came from.
Yes,
Oh my god.
but the songs were banging. New Venture, fucking, and then also another thing was tedious was getting once again the Chaos and Soul Emeralds. Chaos Emeralds you had to race Johnny, which is the
Who?
robot.
Okay, I was gonna say, who is Johnny?
Who's Johnny? Here's Johnny. No, I'm just kidding. He's the robot dude that you actually had to fight at the end of the game with the captain right there. And you, I don't remember how you get soul gems because it's been a while. But after that, you gotta fight the secret boss, and the secret boss is fucking hard.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, and also this is where Eggman and Sonic and Blaze almost died because the negative version of Eggman almost blew up. They wanted to do like a self-destruct.
Oh yeah, I think you told me that one time. Yeah, he's like tried to blow himself up.
Yep, he's like, I'll take you down with me. I'm not losing like this. So I say it's A tier because it's a great game, just tedious on some things. Like
Yeah.
unnecessary. Alright. Now we get to this game.
Oh, the game with a really good story besides one part.
Yep. The game that admittedly, Shadow was the best character out of all 3 of them.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, well, like he was really fun.
Yes. Okay. The songs were great. The characters could have played better.
Yeah, if they.
You
Yeah.
and then like Silver was just OP as hell.
Oh yeah, especially if he could just like grab a dude. Yeah.
All right. But the one scene at the end, completely unnecessary.
Yeah.
Completely unnecessary.
Best villain though.
Best villains, best mastermind, and the first time Sonic actually dies.
Yeah.
I know it's a bad game, but it's also not as bad as the other ones. So I'm gonna say
Yeah.
C tier if you're okay with it.
Yeah.
It's not that bad as people would say. Plus,
Yeah.
FanMade's actually remade the level, so it's good.
Yeah, it's like the game itself is good. It's just that like rework the story a little bit, fix it up a little bit. It's like one of the best ones.
Yeah, no doubt. Like they could have made so much with it if they didn't rush it. Pun intended.
I mean,
No, I'm just kidding.
yeah, right.
Oh, literally,
That's
it could have
that-
been a great game.
that's- if they didn't have to release the game around Christmas of
2006.
2006, it probably would have been like the best game.
Oh, absolutely. This is why FanMade actually remade the game and actually made the levels actually good. But other than
Yeah.
that, you know, what can you do?
Right?
All right, now we get to the other game that they've been working on.
Oh, these two.
All right, hear me out. Secret Rings story was actually decent. The story, not the gameplay, was decent.
Yeah.
Gameplay was god awful.
Oh, absolutely.
But Black Knight, I think
Wow,
it's a
Black Knight.
fucking amazing game.
Yeah, Black Knight was pretty goddamn cool.
You know, yeah, it's not Sonic. It's not normally how Sonic is, but it's fucking amazing.
Yeah, and if you had if your Wii motion sensor wasn't busted, it actually played pretty good.
Wii Motion never was never
Yes, it did.
busted for me. For what?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, no, because some people was like, oh, it controls really bad, and then it's like they have like
The only one
the
that was bad was this game. This game.
yeah
This game?
yeah no
No, absolutely not. The only hard part was the dragon fight, the second fight with the dragon. Other than that, it was fucking amazing.
in the cave.
Yeah, in the cave when you had to play as Sonic to get the last thing.
Oh, are you talking about the one where you couldn't get a ring like the entire level?
Yep.
That one was stupid.
Anyways, C tier. I say C tier for Secret Rings, but A tier for Black Knight.
Yeah,
You okay with that? Cool.
yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, sounds about right.
Everyone underestimates this song, and this song, Night of the Wind, was actually good.
Yeah, all of them were good.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. All right. Here we go.
P-
Unleashed. There's two different versions, so which one you want to start with?
I'd say Wii and PS2.
All right, spill it out.
It was not great.
No, absolutely not.
It
D tier.
was not great.
I say D tier.
Apparently, people say Eggman Land in this one is better because it's way shorter.
No, that's different level. There's separate levels.
Oh yeah, it's like different sections. Yeah, instead of like the whole like half hour.
Yeah. But hear me
Yeah.
out.
The
Wii's not that
museum was
good.
cool.
The Wii and PS2 ones are not good.
The fact that the level select was in the temple was actually pretty neat.
That's fair. But other than that,
But yeah, I'll take the open worlds over the temples.
you're damn right. So what do you think? C or D tier for Wii version?
I'd say D. It wasn't really that good
You're right.
because
Now,
they got rid of the maps and yeah.
and plus, you don't have open world to talk to characters, nor some of the things that they added in the PS3 and
There was
Xbox
like
360.
I remember in the PS2 version there was like random QTEs in the middle of dialogue.
Exactly. And then there was like what was it? I was trying to say. Oh, the one with the camera wasn't in that game either.
Really?
Yeah, they cut it out completely.
Huh.
And then the fight you were supposed to save Tails from wasn't in that either. It's just a cutscene.
Yeah, it was just a cutscene. It was just dialogue. Yeah, I think that was one of the times you just had to put in a button combo, and it was like, oh, here you go.
No, no. It just didn't exist. It's awful. Now, this game, the PS3 and Xbox 360 version,
Yeah.
way better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's harder. Yeah, there's a 30-minute level, which is tedious and unnecessary.
And the werehog parts are like 15 minutes long, but
I mean, that's with this as well, kind of.
no, I think those are like shorter. I remember.
Yeah,
those
but
being,
at the same
like-
time, everyone says the Warhog levels are bad. I played God of War, so hear me out.
they're not. Yeah, they're not that bad.
No, they're not.
No, so they got jazz. So like you can't go wrong with jazz.
You're damn right. Okay, I'll be honest. I was gonna say A tier, but there's some people that are gonna disagree, so I think B tier.
Yeah, B tier. Yeah, because it's like it got the best speed levels, but then like werehog kind of puts it down a little bit.
All right, we have to talk about these two first. Colors.
Oh.
No, hear me out. DS one, fucking amazing.
I didn't play the DS one.
Oh my god!
I know
Everything
at one
was
point
okay.
It had
Everything from
3D in
colors. Hang on. Everything from the DS color or from the Wii colors, was gone. That was bad, and they made a masterpiece. Yeah, it was
Did
like
they?
Sonic Rush. It's
I know at
literally a
one
Rush
point-
2.0, but perfect.
I know at one point it went like 3D, and it was like really cool.
Yeah. Oh, and Super Sonic final boss fight.
Really?
That's an S tier immediately. I know you say you never played it, but I loved it and I adored it.
Yeah.
All right, Sonic colors for Wii. What do you think?
It was pretty good.
It really was. What do you think?
I'd say A because it was pretty damn good.
Yeah. The only thing I did not like from that was which one was it that was kind of mid? What was the green one? Hover. Hover was kind of mid. It felt slow.
Hover.
And then Spike. Yeah, the green wisp. The one where you had to go through like rings to like it's like Light Dash, but it's not Light Dash.
Oh yeah.
And then the Spike.
Okay.
The Spike one was kind of mid.
Spike was neat. You just had to like get used to it.
Yeah, but the best one, both the DS and Wii game had the best wisp of them all. The Nightmare
Yeah.
one, I forgot what it's called.
Frenzy.
Is it Frenzy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the one where you're just like chomping on stuff. Yeah, it's
Yes,
called
I
Frenzy.
loved it in both versions. And also, Color's Ultimate doesn't count in this series because my
It's bad.
eyes. No, because I don't want to cause seizure for the audience.
Oh yeah.
Literally, apparently, the Switch version was the worst of them all. Everyone
Yeah,
says the
cause
Epic Games version was bad, but I was like, I never had that issue.
no, I remember at one point the Colors Ultimate glitched so not for me, but I saw videos. It glitched so bad the game on the 2D part broke the Z axis, and you were like you couldn't walk sideways. I'm just like, how is it this bad?
I, you're not wrong.
Like
All right,
that's like embarrassing.
it really is. Oh God. Well, I mean, I like it. I like where I put stuff at. It's fair.
Yeah.
Now, we get to these games.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, you ready? Sonic 4
I
Episode 1.
I didn't like either of these. I thought both of these were pretty garbage.
Okay, I agree with you on this one, but this one, you're absolute cap on it. White Park, man. Act 2.
White. I only played the demo, and the demo only had White Park,
Which
and I
act?
thought it was pretty bad. Both.
Dude, Act 2 was amazing.
I hated both of them.
You know, the do 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 do. No.
I did not like either of the Sonic 4 games.
No way. Wait, did you play the full Sonic 4 Episode 1 or
I think so, yeah, or like some of it.
I played the full Sonic 4 Episode 1 and I hated it. What do you think with this one? E or F?
That's a pretty F. That's pretty F. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the third F in this series. And we don't even have
Right.
all the games. You can tell we're so very tedious when it comes to games. Okay.
Mhm.
This one does not deserve an F. I'll compromise with C, but I'm not giving it an F.
Yeah.
This game is good, and I put a lot of hours into this game. It is a replayable game, and I enjoyed it. The only one, okay, I can agree on is some of the levels where you had to be underwater for like half of it, and then those walruses freeze up, and if you don't kill it in time, they freeze up, and it's just you're fucked. You have to restart you gotta restart from checkpoint.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, it was pretty bad.
It was not. The game's
It
not
was
bad.
it was pretty bad, bro.
No, it's not. I'm not. Okay, come on, man. C tier.
I mean, if you want to put it there, go right ahead.
What would you put it at?
D.
Fine, I'll compromise with D. Even though I wanted it C, but it's way too low. But whatever. All right, all right. Now we get generations for
PS3 and PC and 360, and then generations for 3DS.
wasn't it on Wii as well?
No.
All right. Which one do you want to talk about first?
I mean, the good generations.
Oh, so this one
That-
right here.
Yes.
Okay. What's there to talk about?
I mean, the Time Eater
You're.
kind of like
It
didn't
was.
really do much with that.
You're
just kinda
not
there.
wrong. Yeah, it was supposed to be like a threat. I wish it wasn't Eggman itself, because it really didn't feel right, you know?
Yeah, it's just
But
like
hear me
it's
out.
like,
The
oh,
Dragoon coming back to this game felt great with Modern Sonic and Perfect
Are you-
Chaos.
oh, are you talking about the boss fight?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Dragoon was actually good.
Yeah, and being able to fight Death Egg with being actually able to take a hit was pretty nice.
Yeah, but it was simplified.
It was.
But then you get Metal Sonic, Shadow, and Silver. Those fights were fun.
Some of those were kind of annoying.
Dude, Metal Sonic's theme in that game was actually lit.
Wasn't it the bridge? Wasn't it the bad end?
Yeah.
The bad
Yeah,
version.
Metallic Madness, yeah. Do, 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 do.
Where they went way too hard for no reason. They
you
went
went-
crazy
they went
in the
too-
studio.
Alright. It went hard. Okay, let's talk about the levels too. Like, the levels they picked were pretty good for what they did.
Yeah.
I like also how they made reference to
I
the
don't
secret.
like the City Escape remix though.
No shot, you just said that.
The City Escape remix that they did was, in my opinion, terrible.
No shot, you said that. You're gonna get like fucking. You're gonna get yelled at by the fan
It
base.
was it. I didn't like it. It was awful.
You, you're capping. You
I
can't.
like the level. The level itself, pretty good. The remix of the song,
Wait, are we talking about
terrible.
classic or are we talking about modern?
I don't remember. I remember one of them being awful.
I think it was modern. The classic one was fucking amazing. Because like it was made by like Crush 40, I believe.
I mean, yeah, the original song was made by Chris
Yeah,
Forty, wasn't it?
follow me, set me free, trust me, and we will escape.
I think it's the way that they changed the beat, which just like I didn't like it.
I like the classic version. I can understand modern. I did replace it with something else. I think I Am All of Me. And I kept the classic being fucking the actual Escape City theme.
Yeah, City Escape. Yeah.
Cityscape, yeah. Just oh man. And then Planet Wisp in that level was kind of ugh.
I don't even remember Planet Wisp in that game. To be
Oh,
honest,
it's long. Like it was like Unleashed level long.
I know my most played level was City Escape, just because I really like the city.
Yeah.
Not the City Escape. Crisis City, because I really
Crisis
like the
City?
Crisis. Yeah, I really like the Crisis City music.
Really?
It like yeah, it's the same thing with 06. I replayed Crisis City a lot.
So with me, okay, here's the thing with me, is that some of the songs I actually replaced with like different ones. Crisis City, I put in like New Venture.
Why?
Cause
The Crisis City theme is so good though.
I know, but I just like New Venture. I'm like so picky with my songs. I don't remember what I did with I know with Sonic Adventure I did I think I don't remember what I did with that one. Sonic Heroes I just played the original Sonic Heroes song.
Yeah, Seaside Hill or whatever.
Yeah. Why was it Seaside Hill? It could have been like Grand Metropolis, you know?
Yeah, for the fact that that's literally the best level in Heroes. Yeah.
Exactly. Alright. We've been talking about this too long. Let's just say it's S tier.
Yeah.
Now 3DS.
3DS was surprisingly good.
Okay. Hear
It
me
was
out.
the first game to give Classic Sonic a homing attack.
Yeah.
It brought back Casino Night before the DLC came out for OG generations.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Wasn't like DLC just like casino nights, like nights? You just play like
No,
casino?
the DLC no, the DLC for Generations on PC was just Casino Night, the stage. But
Oh.
on here, it was like a remix of Casino Night from I don't remember
Sonic
what
2.
game, because yeah, Sonic 2. And plus, every time you raced the rivals, it was like it was in Casino Night, which was actually pretty lit. And also, the rivals were really hard.
I don't know.
They did not fuck around.
Yeah. But, you know, they didn't really do much with the difference with Boost versus Spin Dash in a way.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and then one of the enemies I didn't like was Egg Emperor. Why did they do Big Egg Emperor in the last 3 levels? They couldn't do anything with, like, you know, colors or. Like, come on, man. I
Yeah,
know
it was
Egg
kinda dumb.
Emperor, but come on. That wasn't even Eggman. That was Metal Sonic, technically.
Yeah, it was kind of dumb.
Yeah. And then the Bio Lizard?
BioLizard was still dope. I always love when they put BioLizard.
I mean, yeah, but you could have just, like, I don't know. You could have done something else with the last 3.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. That's just me, though. I don't think Egg Emperor was good.
Yeah.
I'll say B tier, but I'm not giving
Yeah.
it anything higher.
Yeah, it's a pretty B tier. It's pretty good, but it's a B tier game. Very
All
much so.
right.
I did not play Lost World.
Well, this one's an automatic F. Is a cash grab game. The special stages are worse than Heroes.
Yeah.
I saw someone play this. It was awful. It's worse than Generation 3DS.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Anyways, Lost World for the
Wii U.
Wii U. Yeah, played it. Thought it was everything was kind. The only funny character was I forgot what his name was. The pink dude,
I wouldn't know.
Zaz, I
would-
think.
I
The dude with
have
the planet for his mount, like what he rides on.
I have no idea.
Oh, Zavok was kind of mid. Like the Deadly Six were kind of bad. I mean, yeah, I know they were trying to make a story Kind of like how they did with Unleashed, where everyone dies in a way, but it was bad.
Yeah.
It was not that good. Plus, the new ability where you climb on walls was okay. It wasn't the greatest. And plus,
Didn't this have the super peel out from CD again?
I haven't played Lost World in years. I don't remember.
Because I remember this is the game that like brought back his legs turning into like the infinity symbol
Oh
when he
yes,
runs.
yes, yes, that game.
Yeah,
Yes,
so I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one had the super peel out where he just like builds up speed while standing in place, right?
yes.
Yeah.
And they kind of stole from Mario with.
Yeah, it was like I remember seeing the trailer for it. I'm like, what is this Mario Galaxy? Like, what is?
No, I was not saying like that. I was talking about the Zavik boss fight.
Did they?
Zavik became giant.
Oh my god! Oh, yeah. Okay.
This game I think deserves a C at best. Like it was an okay game. I know what they were trying to do. The story was decent, but I can't see it past C tier.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what?
They tried.
Actually, no, I can't. I gotta give it D tier.
Really? Damn. That's
I
harsh.
the fact that I'm putting the same place as 06 says a lot.
Oh yeah.
All right, Mania.
I never finished Mania.
Okay, I like it, but I hated the final level.
What was the final level?
So I think Titan something. I forgot what it's called. But where you basically have to fight Eggman and then the secret boss, so you get the secret ending.
Yeah, that leads into Forces.
Yes, we don't talk about that. just because we don't want to talk about it. Just that proves a lot. Anyways, Mania.
Yikes. Yikes.
I mean, do you really want to defend Forces that badly?
It had good music, and I kind of like the character creator. That's about it, though.
Again, do you really want to defend Forces though? That's what I thought.
I have to play the mod first.
Okay, the mods were good. Even Overclocked, the new mod that came out, was actually good. And that was a sequel to Forces.
Yeah.
How is a 7 level game so much better than the actual 30 level game itself?
I still love the fact that they built up hype for Infinite. It was just like, yeah, it's just some guy that Shadow kicked in the back of the head.
And from the well, if you notice how he hits Infinite, it was from Shadow the Hedgehog with his
Yeah, he
intro.
just like, was it?
Yeah, go like when he does the kick and then the 2 fists down and then another kick. Literally,
Yeah.
that's how he does it in Shadow the Hedgehog intro.
Combos him, yeah.
And I mean, ugh, that was cringe.
It was.
It
His song
was.
his song goes hard.
Oh,
But
absolutely, I agree. But anything else with Infinite, like they could have done so much better with it. And then Force's Tails, we don't want to talk about it.
I don't even,
What?
I don't even remember Force's Tales.
He was a crybaby. He was like, Sonic, help me! And then he was like all around classic Sonic, like that was his best friend instead of modern. It's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
I still don't understand why classic Tales can talk.
Because originally, there was, I think it was one of these games where he could talk in one of the games. I don't remember, but they were like, we don't know if classic Sonic should have a voice actor or not. But classic Tails was literally the same voice actress for Tails, modern, just
Yeah.
pitch her voice, you know. Sonic, anyway, Sonic Mania.
Mania. Yeah.
What do you think?
It was good. Like I said, I didn't finish it.
But it's
I heard
very
the
replayable,
I
very
heard
much.
I heard the trials, the metal trials were awful.
Well,
They were
yeah,
so
it's a
bull.
choice. It's an option though. It doesn't mean the gameplay itself was awful.
Yeah.
I still think I think either A or S. Honestly, what do you
Wasn't
think?
the Encore DLC also pretty good for it?
Yeah, and then also they added Mighty and Ray, like long
Yeah.
lost characters.
Yeah. It was pretty good. I'd say it
Alright,
was pretty good.
which one, A or S?
I'd say A, just because like I don't know.
All right, that's fine. We'll put it in A. It's still a good game though, in my opinion.
It's still pretty good. Yeah, it's still very good.
All right, now Sonic Origins.
That one's tricky.
It really is. I mean, you got some of the best games like 1, 2, and 3, and then you can play as either Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, or technically Amy now because there's
Yeah,
Plus.
Amy. Yeah, yeah,
I
because they
mean, if we
added
count
that.
Plus, there's Game Gear
There's
on
the
there,
Game Gear games. Yeah,
but
but
that
then
doesn't
like
save it.
the Game Gear game. To be honest, I think people said the Game Gear ports on Plus were actually awful.
Yeah,
Like they were
and that's why I
not
say it
good.
didn't save it. So, what do you think, D tier or C tier?
I say D.
Honestly, the worst type of anniversary remake you can make.
Yeah.
And then we got Frontiers. Actually, here's okay. People say it's like, oh, it's an empty open world, but here's the thing. I say it's a step towards a great progress Sonic Team's doing. They're listening to the fan base. They made a whole new set of bosses that actually fit in the story well, and they made some characters more independent. Knuckles isn't a fucking moron like he was in the other games like Lost World and Generations and somewhat Forces.
I mean, Knuckles started like thinking for himself in forces because he was like the commander of the
Yeah,
resistance or
but I
whatever.
said he was somewhat because he was
Yeah,
all cocky
somewhat.
and such. But he
Yeah. Well, I mean,
grew
that's
in Forces.
he's always been cocky. That's always been like a thing of his character.
Yeah, I know that, but when he was not like cocky as in like, dude, I could have done it on my own, but you guys done it, so whatever. You know, that type of thing.
Yeah.
Um, but I think in Forces when he was cocky because that's him. And same thing with
Hmm.
Frontiers, because he's a leader in that as well.
Yeah.
Tails. Tails in that game actually learns that he doesn't need to be around Sonic all the time. Even Eggman, his opponent.
Yeah, like what is it in the
No,
DLC? He was like he respected him.
yeah, because he's like, even though you're around Sonic all the time, you just outmatch my intelligence. But you just need
Yeah.
to stop separating from Sonic. That's it. You
Yeah,
know,
like yeah, he respected him. It's just like that's like for the fact
that's
that your worst enemy is being like, "Hey, yo, you better than me," but like he's like, "You good," and I respect that, but like we still enemies. It's like, come
says
on
a
now.
lot.
Yeah,
And then Amy, it's cool that she's doing like her fortune cards because they added that. But I feel like she could have been, you know,
they
what?
they didn't really do all that much of her in Frontiers.
She wasn't that honestly not the greatest, but not the worst.
Yeah,
Because in the story, she was like, "Oh, the poor Cocos, they want to feel about love and such." You know, it shows that Amy still cares about Sonic in a way like she was in their older games, where they're like, "Oh, chase Sonic, my love."
yeah, but now she's not obsessive like she was back then.
No, and I think that's where Sonic is more comfort around her, and it's clear to show. I think it's character development. Sonic being more mature actually makes the game good. I
Yeah,
hated what they did when after Unleashed, technically, and Black Knight, when he was all cocky again, you know, and childish
yeah.
acting.
I mean, I wouldn't say childish. He was kind of deserving of being cocky because he was like on a winning streak. So
Yeah, but that's where his ego comes in a lot.
yeah,
And then,
that's probably why they beat the hell out of him in Frontiers. Like they put him down a lot.
I mean,
Case in point when Giganto threw him through like 4 rocks.
yeah, he was like, "No, I need to get serious about this now." And then same with like Wyvern and Knight. Like he was not really cocky. The only time where I felt he was cocky was when he was doing the Six Towers, because that's when he was so much in pain, but he took that pain to save his friends.
Yeah, he took the cyber stuff. Yeah.
You know, I actually saw someone actually make a comment of what if Sonic was like the end instead of like being trapped in cyberspace.
Oh, they had like they had to fight him.
Yeah, if try to free him.
That would have been neat.
Yeah, because that would have been cool. I don't hate the story for what they did on the original, but honestly, Sage dying in the mainline or in the original story was kind of sad. I know she gets rebooted at the end,
Yeah,
but I do like the alt story better.
yeah. But Sage is just a pretty good character in general.
I think it's the best. Well, technically, robot. that Eggman's made in years. Yeah, he
It's
has
not.
Metal Sonic, but
It's not even a robot, isn't it? Like, isn't she like just an AI or something? She's
she's
like
an
a
AI. Yeah,
Jarvis.
yeah,
Yeah,
she's
she's
an
like
AI.
Jarvis.
Yeah.
So it's not really a robot.
Yeah, but
I
if you think about it, Metal Sonic was his best creation until Sage comes along. Sage actually knows when to say, okay, we can't fight each other right now. We need to work together.
Yeah, she's like, bro, relax. We gotta take care of that thing real quick.
We need to take care of this because this is the reason why we're here. And Eggman's like, fine, I'll go along with it. you
Mm.
know, and then the thing with Eggman is that I wish they did a little bit more with him because I feel like they could have pulled off an Adventure 2 version of Eggman.
What? Where he like learns from his mistakes?
Kind of, yeah.
I mean, this like you can't really do the same thing that Adventure 2 did though, because like
I mean, they brought the jet
they,
back for Tails.
yeah, but it's just like the stakes in Frontiers and the stakes in Adventure 2 were like way different.
I know, but if you think about it, like you could have had a story about him and see how he got the emerald because he just got the purple emerald out of nowhere. Where was it?
He just had it.
Like, you know, what about where he was trying to actually help the team out? Like you play,
Yeah.
and then okay, here's another thing I hate about DLC was that you actually had to play a specific character until you defeated Master Coco's trial, which
Yeah.
fuck that, by the way.
They made it. You know what's funny? I think they made it easier like right after you finished it. They made. I think they made it so they either adjusted the amount of time you need, or they just give you more rings, and they did it right after you finished it.
Frontier goes an S, okay?
They they did it like a week later.
Frontiers goes an S, okay? It's a great game. I'd say that it's an S tier game. It's a great start where they're stepping at, and I think they should just keep going with it.
Yeah.
This is our tier list. I'm surprised we have nothing in E.
Yeah, I was gonna say we made that one and put nothing there.
All right, we'll fix that.
You want? Yeah, I was about to say you want to put something there for the shiggles.
Yeah, we'll put Origins there.
Of course.
I mean, let's be honest. That wasn't a great remake.
It's pretty bad.
And I hate that they got rid of the original Sonic 1, 2, and 3 for it.
Yeah, that's what makes it even worse.
I actually think it deserves F, but I'll give it an E for their best efforts.
Yeah.
And plus, the animations were kind of cool, so I have to give them credit for that.
And plus, they added anniversary mode, so people who suck at the game can actually finish them, not have the game over constantly.
Yeah, kind of like Crash 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm surprised they didn't add one of the newer games in. I was talking about Sonic Superstars, but I haven't played that either, which will be out.
This was probably made before that one came out.
Yeah.
To be honest.
I say, well, based on what I've heard, I think it deserves either A or B.
Apparently, it's really hard.
I mean, nothing wrong with the challenge. It's just that, is the game worth replaying over and over again?
I don't know about that, but I just know people said it was like crazy hard.
Like all these games on top, like right here, out of all these games, which one would you most likely replay again?
Probably Generations, Colors, and that's about it, really.
I mean,
I might try the handhelds.
You should really. The first one you should try is Rush. I think you'll love that one. And then if you want Rush Adventure, those are good games. Advanced, that's my goal. I need to try out advanced games.
Yeah.
The one, start with 1, go through that hell, and then 2 and 3.
Go through that hell? It's probably not that bad.
A lot of people say this one's tedious with the pitfalls and stuff.
All I know from those, I think you have to play every character to actually finish the game.
Yeah, that's why I don't like it. Anyways, yeah, that's it. We made a pretty good tier list. Even though we all shit on Sonic somewhere, there is some good games up there, admittedly.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of bad ones, no doubt about it. But even then, I probably would replay Sonic 4 Episode 2, like I said, deserves to be up higher, but I'll leave it there.
Yucky.
Yeah. Anyways, I mean, these games are never replayable. Never buy these games. Never. The E and F, never buy them. Never try them. Never play them. They're not worth your time. If you want to try out D for like a one-time event, go ahead. Same with C, but the rest of them, they're definitely worth playing.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm gonna save this after I turn off this video. So thank you all so much for watching. If you guys have another idea for a tier list we should do, whether it's me with Altear, Bread, or whoever, just give it like, share, and subscribe. Put it in the comments. Give us an idea. We'll do the tier list. Until next time, everyone. I'm Demonite, and this is Altear. Peace out. You don't want to say bye?
No.
Fine. I'll say for Altear. Bye.